Act, and our in-depth investigations have proved him culpable in the act. Other people involved will soon publish to the public. Our intelligence units are still working to unravel them. Some Igbo businessmen and women who were involved in the abominable act in Anambra State and Imo State will soon be exposed to the public. We, however, wish to absolve Governor Willie Obiano from any involvement in the act, contrary to our earlier statement based on preliminary investigation. Governor Willie Obiano was found to be innocent after our intelligence unit conducts further investigations on him. We regret any harm our earlier statement might have caused him. We don't act based on rumors or mere propaganda. Senator Sir Victor Ume is innocent of the accusations against him. The voice note going viral where they mention Victor Ume is not true, and our people should disregard this voice against him. Anybody involved in such abominable act would desist from such and repent, because IPOB will get him or her who are responsible for this cowardly act. We are responsible enough to admit our error anytime, any day. So we apologize to Governor Obiano and Victor Ume. Meanwhile, the following individuals, based on our in-depth investigations so far, played key roles in the betrayal of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They not only betrayed him, but contributed funds to sponsor his extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. They include Emeka Ofo, Governor Mazi IYKE, Chris Ngige, Imo State Administrator Hope Uzodimma, and Professor Chukwuma Soludo. They decide to trap our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because of their political and commercial interests, which they consider above the overall good and emancipation of Biafrans. We want to make it clear to them that Biafra will hold them responsible for whatever happens to our leader. They cannot stop us. Signed by Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. This is the latest release by our media people, and then taking it to heart. They're investigating. Further investigation is not over yet. They're still investigating, and we're going to get all the people that are involved in this mess. And it's like the onus is on them to prove themselves innocent. They have to. If they don't, a few days ago, and like I told you, let me remind you again that on Friday there will be a mass protest here in the United States, in New York especially. It will take place at the British Consulate at 855 2nd Avenue in Manhattan. That's where it's going to hold. It's 11 a.m. in the morning to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Make sure that you're all there. Get ready to be there. We are going to go into the British people to tell them exactly how we feel. And today have been declared by World Igbo Congress as a day of revolution. They have the protest, not revolution. Let me use the right word. Protest. They're protesting today all over the world, all over the metropolis, anywhere that is possible. When I spoke about revolution the other day, I made a comment and I said, do you know one person, a single person, can protest? And I just received a clip of something that happened somewhere, I think somewhere in Europe. The footballers were about to go, to go to their normal thing, representing the zoo, representing Nigeria, and somebody, single man protests. It's a very interesting video, and I want you to listen to it because this is exactly what I was talking about. You see, when you want to speak the truth, there are people that want to stop you, but you have your rights, especially when you are in the world, in the real world, not when you are in the zoo. Because Nigeria is just the zoo. It's not animal kingdom, I'm telling you the truth. It's not, things happen there that is very unusual. I had a discussion before I go on the video. I had a discussion with a friend yesterday when he called me. He said he heard that Sunday Igboho has he's been arrested or something like that. I said, well, I don't have full information. But as far as I'm concerned, what I knew at the time was that he was in Cotonou somewhere and they tried to take him and they wouldn't take him. That was the last news that I had, unverified. But later on, he called me and said that they heard he's in Germany. I said, whatever happens, because this is a fellow, it's a friend, who he came into the struggle when the Udua came in. And for him, they are doing wonderfully well. And Sunday Igboho is a tough man. This is that. I said, listen, my brother, you are new to this society. You are new to welcome to the club. But I bet you something. Sunday Igboho is going to step into the same, when Nnamdi Kanu removes one foot, he's going to put his foot on the other side, because the same thing that happened to our leader is going to happen to him. Mark it somewhere. He said, no, the way they're doing it, that's why they have not killed anybody. I said, listen, they are giving them a break because they are not sure of what will happen. IPOB is a pain in their butt. It's a pin. So something that betches on your scrotum is biting you. You don't know what to do with it. If you hit it too hard, you're going to destroy your balls. And if it's biting, the biting is very painful. That what they are doing, IPOB has given them this bite. So they are waiting for an opportunity for them, because definitely they're going to go after Odua people. There's no doubt about it. I had no single doubt in my mind. As soon as they went to Kenya and kidnapped our leader, they say, yes, this is time to attack Sunday Igboho, and they went. Sunday Igboho will end up in exile. Our leader have said it. And the world recognizes that. A true freedom fighter belongs to three places: prison, exile, or death. You can't be walking around and telling us you're a freedom fighter. No, they will deal with you. So back to the video. Yesterday I listened to this video and I was very impressed. I was very impressed because even the person that was talking was not even a member of IPOB. They think because the guy spoke, I don't know whether it was Fufude or whatever he was speaking to them. Listen to it.
Do we even know what's up?
These are footballers, female footballers.
I want to speak to you. I want to speak to you people, please. I'm also a Nigerian. I live in Vienna. I seek a soul here in Vienna, and I'm living here for over so many years. And you people are representing a terrorist organization, a terrorist government. You Nigerian, you should be very ashamed of yourselves. Every one of you here should be very, very ashamed of yourself. I will speak to you. This can't happen in another European country that their youth are representing a government. Stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet. A football team should know that we are suffering the youth of Nigeria. Over 10 million Nigerian youth are abroad doing nothing. And you people who are supposed to know the truth are representing a terrorist organization called Buhari, kidnapping his citizens, killing youths. Excuse me, stay quiet, Mr. Man. I'm speaking, I'm not causing any problem. Do you understand? I am speaking to these youths who have refused to recognize. No, I will. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. If you touch me, I will call the police on you. This is not Nigeria. This is not Nigeria. If anyone who touch me will get the police. This is Vienna, Austria. This is not a third world country. This is not a third world country. You motherfuckers, you are representing a government which are killing their people. You cannot be ashamed of yourself. Don't push me. When you touch me, it's straight dick here. Do also. Don't touch me. Go away. This is a democratic nation. This is not a third world. I'm living in Vienna. I pay my tax. I live here. So I'm calling on you, you idiots. Go back home. Don't represent. Be ashamed of yourself. Look at you. Look at you. Look at how you are. You represent a government which is calling. You are from Switzerland. I saw you. I saw you a few days ago. You are a new citizen. I don't think this is how it's done in Switzerland. You are representing a terrorist. You should be ashamed of yourself. Lekki youths were killed. Over 200 youths were killed in Lekki Peninsula, and you are representing a terrorist organization, calling yourself Eagles players. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I'm making this video. You touch me, you are in pain. Don't touch my legs. If you touch me, I'll put a mask. I want them to see my face. Look at you, look at you. I know you're Hausa Fulani. I know you're Fulani. Kachidan duri uwaki. Kagane ko kachidan duri uwaki. Zengia maka. Ku terrorist I not. Ariwa. You don't understand what the suffering you Nigerians are going through. And you are representing a terrorist organization. You should be the ones. You should be the ones to be afraid. You should be the ones to fight for your youth. You should be the ones to fight for every one of you. Please love touch me. Then two banker is then two banker. You're idiots. Every one of you should be ashamed. I'm not anything. Look at you. You have no reason. Every one of you should be ashamed of yourself. I will video myself. I'm not afraid. Every one of you, I played for Julius Berger. The corruption in Nigeria drove me here. I'm a footballer also. I played for Nigerian Julius Berger. The corruption in the country brought me here, and I'm here suffering. You choose to stand for your youth, are conniving with a terrorist organization to represent the government which is killing your people. You lived in Switzerland all your life. Is that how? I lived 1 year in Switzerland. I know how it is. And you are representing a dirty country which have no future. Criminals. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. I will post it. You will see this video. These are Super Eagles. You call your name Super Eagles or the Falcon. You should be ashamed of yourself, every one of you. You live. I have a good life. I have a good life. Ask me if you're sincere. To change the system, this what I'm doing is what I'm doing to change the system. Exactly. Yeah. I'm doing it to show you people who don't know what is it to be a citizen, who don't know what is it to fight for a country. You are living in a country where the president is a kidnapper, kidnapping and killing its citizens. You are empty. You are empty in your head. If you are not empty, you will stand by me. I will put this thing is going to the. You will see it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me here. Police will wait for me. I don't disturb you. I am free to protest. Police will wait for me. It's not my housewife. No, I don't attack. I didn't touch anybody. I have a video. I never touch anybody. No, it's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed. You're a criminal, idiot. I'm Fulani. You idiot. You should be ashamed of yourself. If you have conscience, you stand by the truth. The problem is that is being from Nigeria. You should be ashamed of yourself to lie. Sure. Ich habe gefragt, warum kann der Youth nicht... Sir, I cannot even speak now. I'm really mad of this motherfucker.
Yes. When I talk about protests, this is it. This is serious protest. A single person, one person. They can't touch him. He's not touching anybody. So he has the right to do what he's doing. This is what I talk about. So when you call in here, I have said it before. This is exactly what I'm saying. I ask people not like I'm insulting or anything. What have you done as an individual? One person can protest. You know what he has done? This is going to go viral. It's going to go viral. People are going to see it. So one person. And someone said, can I ask you a question? What have you done to change the system? And he said, this is what I am doing right now. And that's exactly what he's doing. What he's doing is right. He didn't touch anybody. He just went there to talk to them. All these people, you see some of the footballers, I'm watching the video, they are hiding their faces. Even though they are putting on masks, they are so ashamed of what they are doing. They are going to think when they get home. They're going to think because they will see this video. They were hiding. As soon as the guy started, they thought he was going to say something that would favor everybody, and they listened. And as soon as they found out that the guy was really touching their consciousness, he was touching them deep down in them, they could not hold it anymore. They started blah, 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 making all this noise. And there's a white fellow who came out there to say, stop. The guy said, I've not touched him. If you touch me, I'll get the police on you. He has the right to say it. He is talking. If you don't like to listen to what he's saying, block your ear. You have no right to put your hand on him. Nothing will happen. There's a video. They will go, they already started lying. Oh, no, he didn't touch anybody. The video doesn't lie. The police is going to look at the video and say, hey, he never touched you. In a nutshell, what I'm trying to say is that this is protest. I call this real protest. One man band. He has sent a very strong message. They wanted to use the Hausa thing, and he's fluent in it. He's not. This person from his accent, you would know, he's not a Biafran. He is talking about the country now. He's not talking about Biafran particularly. You go out there as a soccer man. It's our own person that carried a Nigerian flag. About football, Peru Nigerian flag. It's not right. You had a mask on to hide your face, to hide the disgrace, because you are so ashamed of what is going on. So the protest goes on in every nook and corner of the world today. The World Igbo Congress have already started. So if there's anything out there that I have not touched and I have not heard, I don't really know about how the protest is going, but I still have to remind you that today is the date. Today is the 21st. You know, the world resolved. Some people have woken up since, and we are just waking up. That's the way it is. Some people are still sleeping. Some people are to his glory. The times are different. So when you are sleeping, some people are awake. When some people are sleeping, other people are awake. That's why when we come to broadcast, we say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're domiciled in the world, actually, because the world is not. And I have another special announcement here that I need to bring your mind to. There's going to be a special broadcast that is coming in. Let me see that I saw it this morning. I don't even know if it is still here. I just missed it out. All right, this special broadcast is going to come from our leaders. They are going to gather on the station. What I can remember very well is the time. The time is, I think, 12 noon Biafra land time, which is 7 a.m. here in New York. That's exactly what it is. And okay, now I see it. Now I'm to it. Let me read it out. It says Biafra World Headquarters in Germany. Say IPOB Australia coordinators and zonal coordinators will be coming on Radio Biafra live on the 24th of July 2021 at 12 noon prompt, 12 p.m. Biafra time. 9 p.m. Australia, Sydney time. And of course, I have to add that it's 7 a.m. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it's not 7 a.m. 7 p.m. Because it's 12 noon. Oh, okay. There's a little confusion here. All right. Okay, whatever. The time, what is written here is it says 2021 at 12 p.m. Biafra land time, 9 p.m. Australia, Sydney time. To speak to Biafrans. But 12 p.m. Biafra land time is supposed to be 7 a.m. here in New York. To speak to Biafrans over the extraordinary rendition of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from Kenya to Nigeria. And also, they will declare their position on the IPOB guests for Biafra Restoration Project. That's going to happen on Saturday. Saturday is the 24th of July. We'll all be here to listen to that broadcast. It's a very important broadcast, so you have to stay tuned. Stay tuned on Radio Biafra, depending on your time, wherever area you are. The time is 12 noon, 12 p.m. Biafra land time. So synchronize your watches. For me in New York, it's 7 a.m. in the morning, and we know that. So we'll get ready for that broadcast on Saturday. Do not forget, please. Stay tuned and don't go away. Make sure that you are part of it and that you listen to take instructions. Up and down. They are coming to tell us what to do. And that's exactly where we stand in the struggle. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Today is a day for WIC. They are coming, having a revolution, I keep using the word revolution. Maybe that's what we did actually. A protest is going on all over the world, as declared by WIC, World Igbo Congress. Friday, yesterday there was something in Israel, so I've not heard anybody from there to tell me about it. There was a protest there in Israel yesterday, and I hope everything went well. Whoever was there, please let us know what happened. The line, when I open up the line, I'd like to talk to people from that area to know. And actually didn't see much on Facebook. I wouldn't say I didn't see much because I didn't look anyway. So let someone not misquote me because it's probably there, but I didn't see it. So Friday, very, very important that we meet. We are meeting together. We're coming together in New York at the British Consulate, 11 a.m. in the morning to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Please, we have enough time. You know how many hours that is. Make sure that you come in. If you cannot come in, just give us 1 hour of your time. It's a Friday. Thank God that a lot of people will not be, the work will not be that well. You know, people are already weekend out and going for the weekend. So you can come in there. We'll be there to wait. All of us will try our best by His grace. God's willing, we'll be there. Definitely, there's no doubt. That's on Friday. Friday is the day, so don't forget. All right, I'm still opening up the line this time for you to let me see. No, I don't want to open the line yet. Let me. There's a repeat broadcast of our leader that I said to myself that I was going to really air because that thing sounds very, very good for me. It's like, like this morning when I woke up, I nearly couldn't have come on air because I was listening to the past broadcast. You see, this broadcast for our leader is something that sounds as good as it was when it was made. They never get old. Each time you listen to it, you want to let it stay. You've heard it once, but you keep on hearing it as if you're never going to give up hearing it because it's very educative. He says things that under normal circumstances you say, oh, this is old. But his broadcasts are not old, my brother. They are not old at all. They are still as fresh as the day it was made. As when it was made, there's no change. It's still the same thing because what he ever said many months ago are playing out. So when you listen to it, it looks like you are hearing for the first time. But most of these things we have heard before, and that means that he is prophetic. He's telling us the future, what we know, what we should know, and what we should not know. And we should not take it for granted. Listen to this.
The crimes you have in the north, the insecurity you have in the north is as a direct consequence of their own action.
That's That's right.
They groomed them. Al-Qaeda in the Maghreb, ISIS in West Africa, Boko Haram, Fulani headsmen, bandits, all of them. Who brought them to Nigeria? It's Fulani. Fulani brought them into Nigeria. El Rufai brought them in. Bauchi State Governor brought them in. Are you people deaf and dumb and stupid? When you come out and you pretend, oh, we are one Nigeria. Go and show me. Somebody was asking where is the boundary, where would the boundary of Biafra begin? And I asked the fool, where did the boundary of Nigeria begin? People from Niger come in and go as they like. Most of these idiots are from Niger. They are building a pipeline to Niger. They are building a railway line to Niger. They are building roads to Niger. Whereas where the money comes from, which is Biafra land, we don't have those infrastructure. No, we don't. But you're taking our money. You come to Izombe, you come to Ohachi, you come to Eboma, you come to Aguleri, you come to Ebonyi. You take our resources, sell it, get the money, and now you're building the way to Niger Republic, and you want me to be happy with you. Clap for you. Oh, Nigeria is doing well. One Nigeria. I think you are insane. You come to my land, you take our oil, you take our gas, you take our manpower, you take everything, our VAT, our tax that we pay. You are now building a road from Katsina to Niger, airport in Niger, refinery in Niger. You take oil, crude oil from my land, you take it to Niger, you refine it, you bring it back to me as a refined petroleum, or as PPS as you call it. And you're telling me that that country is viable. You're telling me that Nigeria should be supported. We are in one Nigeria. We are not going anywhere, and you're dying every day. Because those that they appointed to speak for you, they gave them money and positions, so that they will come out on the pages of newspapers to give the world the misleading impression that everything is okay when things are not okay. Go through the statements of Ohaneze and see the contradictions in it. Nigeria is not working. We are marginalized. And then you come back and say Nigeria is one. We must stay in it together. Are you not foolish? These are the useless intellectuals that you have. On one hand, you say Nigeria is not working. You are marginalized. You are being discriminated against. You are suffering. They are killing you everywhere. And you come back to the same place and say Nigeria must be one. Had Nigerians gotten together to say they want to be part of this useless contraption, that's entirely their business. I'm a Democrat, I've subscribed to it. But have you asked yourself this question? Why is it that all those asking you to remain in one Nigeria has something to gain from Nigeria, or they have benefited in the past? Nothing more, nothing less. I saw the letter that Atiku Abubakar wrote to President Biden. In it, Atiku Abubakar said to come and help us fight terrorism in order to ensure that there will be no regional destabilization. That is their game plan at the U.S. State Department for very many years, until we stepped in. They keep trotting out these lies. Once Nigeria breaks up, there will be destabilization in the entire region. I said it because you don't understand African history. Most of these people are not educated. When I say they say I'm insulting them, no, I'm not insulting you. Most of you are not educated. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. In Africa, we are tribal creatures in Africa. We always go back to our village where we were born, where our umbilical cord, where it was buried. That's where we come from. That is why every Christmas, Easter, New Year festival, August meeting, you see us migrating back to where we come from. And I keep saying these things to Africans, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. Everywhere in Africa during Christmas, if you like, be in South Africa, if you like, let it be in Kenya, let it be in Rwanda, everybody from the capital goes to the village. If you go to Accra, the same thing happens. This past Christmas, if you like, go to Cotonou, go to Yaoundé in Cameroon. Everybody living in the capital cities of Africa, they go back to their villages. They go back to their tribes where they come from. Do they do that in the Western world? During Christmas, these people migrating from, oh, I come from Florida, I'm going to Florida. No, you don't. Because people come from where they are born. We come from where our ancestors were born. That is the difference between black people in Africa and those from Europe and other parts of the world. We come from, so if you ask somebody, where do you come from? He or she will mention their village. That is what makes us Africans. It's very, very unique. If you destroy that, you're finished as a people. In Africa, we are tribal. First and foremost, we belong to our tribe where we come from.
Yes.
That is why our people need to appreciate this. Very, very critical. That Africa is restructured to recognize where people come from. All these artificial creations by Europeans, Nigeria, this and that, all that rubbish. That is why you can never ever make any progress for the next 6 billion years. You can never ever make any progress in the zoo. Why is it, if we are not tribal, why would the whole presidency come out, Fulani presidency come out and say, we are defending Fulani headsmen? A presidency of the whole of Nigeria, so to speak. It is because by instinct, we are tribal beings in Africa. That is why Nigeria is unsustainable. That is why the man from Ishekiri has to vote to say, this is where I want to belong to. That is why referendum is the only way forward. That is why Africa is poor. Africans must recognize that this is who we are. You cannot live in Lagos to an Igbo man during Christmas, start traveling to Sokoto. It's impossible. You must go to Igbo land. You must. That's where you come from. And if they ask you, oh, but you were born in Lagos, you will say, no, that's where my parents come from. They ask your parents will say, that's where my parents come from. They will keep going back until they get to perhaps the 100th generation. That's who we are. And nobody can change it. We are not born on the streets. Some people were born along Ijora Okota Highway in Lagos. Maybe they are from Urobo. You ask them, where are you from? They say, I'm from Urobo. But I was born in, but this is where I come from. That is who we are. That is why all these useless, idiotic countries created in Africa cannot survive. It can never ever survive. And how do we stop it? Only a revolution can stop it. Only a revolution. If you like, keep postponing it. If you like, keep putting it off forever and ever. Only a revolution can solve this very problem, because under a revolution, the powers that be, those that be making your life a misery, will be overthrown. Nobody will say it's a coup anymore. It is called popular uprising. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody deceive you. And that is why today some soldiers are listening and they are returning from the army. How can you be a soldier in the Nigerian army and your village is being occupied by Fulani headsmen? Imagine those from Oyo or Ondo serving in the Nigerian army. These are
all right, that's the thing. I've told you the reason for this. For me, this is very educative. This is very, very strong. You know, and little things like this we never thought about it. Every Christmas, I remember in those days, the music days, we would go to perform in the villages. That's where we make our money through the Christmas festive seasons. You will see somebody probably living in Sokoto, or let us come home. Somebody living in Iguacha, Port Harcourt. On that 24th or 23rd December, all he has achieved is, we just came out of the war. There was no stereo. So anybody who was able to buy a stereo, you see him on his motorcycle, his motorbike, Honda 90. That's what used to. Also, it was a kind of Honda that was popular in those days. He will park it at the back, tie it up, and you know where he's going? He's going to the village to celebrate. Then when we come in, they invite us to come. We make more because there's nobody in the city. Everybody has gone to his respective villages. So when they call you to come and perform, you're going to perform in the village. And at around Christmas. No, this person I'm telling you probably has so much. He was born out there. But he always remembers that he has to go home during the Christmas. It happens to all the tribes. A Yoruba man will go to his village. Even the Lagosians, even the people that were born in Lagos that speak Yoruba so fluently. Christmas, you will see them in the village. They come there 2 days, they're going back the way they live. Because they know that where they're living, that is not their home. So, Nnamdi Kanu he said something here that people like me never thought about it. Yesterday I said it here. I was born in Calabar, St. Margaret's Hospital in Calabar. But I am from Nnewi. In America, here, when you are born, where you are born is where you are from. You see, people claim I was born there, but I'm from here, originally from. how does we use that word originally? I'm originally from Nnewi. Now I was born there. I'm American, but originally from somewhere else. So when you look at it, we are tribal people. We are there's no tribalism thing that this is tribalism. No. That's what we say. We eventually go back to where we come from, the source, the roots, where our umbilical cord was buried. That's where we come from. So no matter what they are doing, what the Igbo man has created is never going to work. It is not going to work today. It never worked since. It's over 100 years now. It hasn't worked, and we still think we can still trying to make it work. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to work. What will work is our freedom, independent freedom, and everybody will go his separate ways and live the way they want, the way they feel is right. If they want to be all the tribalism they want to do and do it in their own region, it's okay. If an Ijaw person decides to be a tribalistic person in Ijaw land, which one concerns me? Igbo man wants to be tribalistic man in his Igbo land. That's what we're trying to create. Let's go back to our roots and decide on what we want. Forget about what the white man did. He did it for his own interest, and he's long gone. We can't keep holding what he has done, what he has created. 646-920-4541. That's the line for the phone calls. The lines are open for you. You can make a call.
Kanu Nnamdi Kanu Mwadu baba kedi munu nebulo nyanzapota Ogu machindu ya tuaja Kani dibo kana lili Umibo kani padono kanu Kaimolo mwani kaisona bebu kitati Ibo kaisono kanyo.
All right, I have a call coming in. Let me see who this is at this time. Let's look at this and see if it's a call that I need to take, because this is coming at the wrong signal, wrong time. All right, I have a call here. Let me take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi IYKE. My name is Simon. I am calling from America.
The first caller today. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. All hail Biafra. Sign up. Calling from America. My name is Simon. I am Simon from Umak. I want to thank every Biafran, every IPOB family member all over the world, anywhere you are. We can protect our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Guide him. Give him more strength in this tribulation time, so that whenever he will come out, he come back with victory. Victory is ours. Mazi, I also want to use this opportunity to thank our IPOB family members and all Biafrans that joined us in protest in Madrid. I say, I will protect every one of you. I hope every one of you went back home successfully. Mazi, there's something that happened in Madrid. Zoo are sending some of their agents, some of their staffs in the embassy to come and take pictures, to come and know who is who and what is going on in IPO. But we are not scared of them. We saw some of their agents, and which we notify and point to them. But before we know it, before we can start marching out from our meeting point, they start disappearing because some of them have been identified. But if you are zoo agent and they are sending you to come and target IPOB members or do whatever, watch your back. You're also being watched. We know some of you, we know most of you, but remember, all the acts of saboteur against us, you pay for it. Mazi, I heard you talking about one man riot, one man protest. Sometimes they even take the action of hundreds of thousands of people. Sometimes you see what happened in that bus where they have the Nigeria female football players. They call them Falcon or what they call them. Do you know what baffles me? Upon this man is still doing this protest, telling these people, or for them to realize their mistake or what they are doing, but they are there, even talking back to the man, calling the man names. That's why sometimes when you look these people they call Nigerians, I mean people they call Nigerians. I don't mean the Biafra and Duduwa and other ethnic group that is here. I mean these people they call themselves Nigerians. They are the most stupid people. These people are people not to be. They don't want to be fighting for. They don't want fighting for. Most of these players, some of their allowances will be owned. They will own them for this their allowances. This tournament they come here, some of them they will own their allowances for months. They will beg, cry to get this money. But there are the people fighting, supporting their killer, supporting their enemy, which is Nigerian government. Well, we have to let them know. We have to protest, shout, talk. But those that have ear, let them listen.
Thank you.
Mazi, we are fighting for our generation, and Biafra must be restored. There's nothing anybody can do about it. And I hate people when they come online, they be shouting, if anything happened to our leader, if anything happened to our leader. Stop shouting if anything happened to our leader. Are you telling our enemies to do our leader anything? They cannot do him anything. What you need to do, prepare your arsenal. If you know any type of arsenal you have, prepare it, keep, and be watching. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. You know, one man protest is something that's very interesting. And when like what our caller just spoke about, the people you are trying to protect, there are people that are getting up and protesting. You know, things are so hard in the zoo that they lose it. I have this woman that comes here. She has a visa. She's a nurse back home. And then she comes here and spends some time, 3 months, 4 months working, going out to do. She's actually doing like homekeeping and all the rest of them. And one day I asked her, because in conversation, she said she had not been paid for the past 7 months. I said, and you work in the hospital and you still go to work? He said, if I don't go to work, do you think I'll make anything at all? So it's better for me just to go there. And if there's somebody who wants a few help here and there, I'll give the help and go home. 500, 100,000 a day. Any day I go to work, I make like a lot of money. If I stay at home, I will not make it. But officially, I have not been paid for 7 months. So you can imagine these people sitting down there. Now, this guy is coming to talk to their conscience. Forget about what they think. They can babble and rabble and shout and do all this. No, they will know that. The guy himself that was talking to them told them, I used to play soccer too. He's a footballer, not that he doesn't know. Because of frustration and whatever, he just decided to abandon the whole thing and came in. These are young girls who probably not making any good living. They probably love what they're going to do. Probably they're happy the fact that they can play the soccer internationally, not because of the country they are representing, because that the so-called country does not exist. It's a terrorist organization that they put together and call it a country. I have a call. Let me take this one. I can see somebody's calling me on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning. Good afternoon to you, sir. Mazi Dr. I greet you, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters, Biafrans all over the world, and friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, that lives in the highest one, will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Ugo, and I am calling from my location. I want to thank our brothers and sisters that is standing up and doing the right thing, protesting for the rights of the innocent indigenous people that are being intimidating and destroying, killing in the zoo called Nigeria. Telling the whole world, look at what is happening to our people back home. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will bless all of you. And for those of us here in why the innocent people demanding of their own people to be free are being detained and tax terrorists. We can never keep quiet. We are demanding the unconditional release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, an innocent man who is innocent in all round. Nobody is going after them. But when you say the right thing, they will come after you. We will continue to say enough is enough, because human doesn't have opportunity to question the person that they have supposed to question. And who is the person? The devil himself that live where he's supposed to go and it is residing in Nigeria. That is where the devil is residing. Assuming that we have that opportunity, we will have asked him why. Why did you choose Nigeria? If you doubt me, go and check the activities that is taking place in daily basis in the zoo called Nigeria. You know, and tell yourself the truth that that is where the devil is residing.
Because I heard that they give almost 300 youths of 1 million. If you check it, you will see that it's trying to bring a bad image to the struggle and trying to blaspheme the struggle. But all those people will fish them one by one, and they will tell us what their stand in Biafra struggle. All hail Biafra. Start from now.
Thank you. All right, thank you so much. This is your opinion. Let me see. Have calls coming in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Radio Biafra, USA 2. I'm still here taking calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, plus 19294069953. Still have to remind you about Friday. Friday, we have a rally here in the New York, in front of the British consulate in Manhattan. I hope you'll be there. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi IYKE, can you hear me, sir?
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Mazi IYKE, our radio has not been talking over weeks now. Okay, so I'm back. Mazi IYKE, you don't go to Kabia Madregi or Jishika Mazi IYKE. Mazi IYKE, over life for I were Lawa. Over the hills, Biafra all over the world. May the peace of the Almighty Chukwokikabiama, the God of creation, the God that sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come and rescue us as our Savior in this generation, is well upon us. And may His mercy continue to guide us as He leads us continuously back to our own land that He gave to us, our ancestors. It is our inheritance. Nobody can take it away from us. We are ancient from the beginning, and we continue to be ancient forever and ever. Mazi IYKE to Chukwu Kadama. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu ngobule no. Aka Chukwu Kadama no. Omunna nkugi na azo. ndị gọvanọs ndị eze niile nọ n'ala Biafra pụ na ahụ naanị ha Fulani defense gala ndị bandit ụmụnna asị na ha enweghị ndị isi ituwe ihe gide epute ha echi ijizi gohu ndị nke Yoruba kwechiri kwesị agide ejide nwanne ha pụ na ahụ na ya mana elekwe ndị na-azọ dede IPOB we are under oath to restore our ancient land back. If you know you are IPOB, study this message now. Do you see Judges chapter 8? Judges chapter 8. This is the final defeat. It is the last opportunity and the last miracle. Fulani disobeyed the word of the law of the whole world. Therefore, Joe Biden, being the president of America and the emperor of this generation of this world, if he remains silent, there's nothing anybody can do about it. We will restore our land back and we will restore our leader back. They kill the consort, they think they are free, and now they are holding a whole savior of equally the America. Master Peter, support and that over some that arrogant. Master Peter, imagine trying to take our own land, correct from us. And that's stupid. Dear friends, do you see Leviticus chapter 17 and Leviticus chapter 25? There. To make sure that every Biafran you return back to your own fatherland. Check it out. You are a father, this one, you will run for your life. You are a bishop, you will run for, because all those religions is Baba. Oh, for no go. Dara. Let your phone go out on the deal. You don't think it's that. What does your Paula? Like a billion way. Okay, can know where the only thing, my 26, left for the danger death. Different. We will bring if we see our leader and send it scratch in our leader. No Fulani race with this. Fulani, no Fulani race. It is not a threat. So I think you people want to come and put a flag in Atlantic Ocean. I don't want to wait for you people. Say, I know only the government in the Mahavishnu Hadima and Tempo like Glory. Now for
thank you, sir. There we Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. Let me go on WhatsApp line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on WhatsApp line. Caller on WhatsApp line. Your line is open. You're not talking. Okay, you're reconnecting. I'm so sorry. Ready? Call us back. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mazi. PETERS. May Elohim bless you.
Bless you, sir.
This is Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi, I'm calling from my location. May Elohim bless you and bless the whole principal officers who are working assiduously to restore the kingdom of God on earth. Mazi, nobody will stop this quest. Our leader sent by Almighty God. They can't do him nothing. Rubbish. Campaigning. Don't worry. Do what you are doing. The day of reckoning is coming. Look at somebody like Ifanyuba. Look at somebody like Saludo. Look at somebody like Ngige. Look at somebody like Obiano. Look at what they are doing. Kanku ene onibo. Ndibo sine nwogi ihe obula ezoro n'okpuru anyanwụ na-agaghị apụta ife. Nwa nkike na-aga nwa ọmụmụ na-esi ya. Yes. Okay, okay, ma mmiri awụrụ ahụ ma nke ezoro ezo. But as long as ndị asị na Igbo ha na-azụ ọkwụ na-ada na Igbo ma nwa ha ma ụmụ ha generation ha ga-ekpochi. Generation ha ga-ekpochi n'eke, ọ ga-ekpochi n'orie, ọ ga-ekpochi n'afọ, ọ ga-ekpochi na nkwọ. Ụta nkwure ka nna akwụ ya na ana abụ ana Biafra. Ọ bụ na ana emejọgọ ndị a mana ndị ekwunye na-emejọ ana ebuso ha bunu agha generation to generation ezinụlọ ha agaghị afọ. Otu aka m kwubiri otu aka ọ ya adị. Mazi, nobody will stop this. This is the kingdom of God on earth. And nobody will silence us. Nobody. Even though I have won today, I'm coming back. I have gone before. Now I'm there also. I will come again and still doing what I am doing. They can't stop us. They can't stop us. Nobody will stop us. But I know. Because many people here now have many people here claim that fine. None of our leaders said it. They do not believe it. But now I have to go. Then when they make experiment na Igbo, they put it for job. But I go for look at it. If I ban a much to jury or salute the ban a much, I want to say I want to Mazi, may Elohim bless you. Nobody will stop us. God bless you, my brother.
There, well, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. I have one calling. Okay, that call just dropped. I keep telling you guys, when you start making calls, when somebody's talking, by the time he's done, this call will drop. And then because the phone wouldn't be holding it and waiting for you, I have on. Let me see on call on WhatsApp. Are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi IYKE. Good afternoon from here, Mozambique.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi IYKE. Asimuku do Chineke chekwa ndị Igbo. Ụmụ Biafra ebe ụlọ ha nọ, ọ ga-adịrị ha na mma n'aha Chukwu ka bịa Mazi aka egbuchewo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Udo Chineke chekwa ebe ụlọ ọnụ. Ọ na-eme ndị anụrụ n'azụ, na-eme n'azụ anụrụ n'iru, ọ na-ekiti ndị iro, ọ ga-emerikwa ndị iro n'aha Chukwu ka bịa ma ise. Yeah, Mazi IYKE, I want to say something. Ihe m chiri ikwu na because achọrọ m ikwu ihe n'olu ndị ebe anyị because ihe na nsogbu anyị nwere ndị ebe anyị ka anyị nwere nsogbu nwe ndị ọzọ anyị nwere nsogbu bụ ndị ebe anyị. Mazi IYKE, biko ihe m na-ekwu na-abụ na anyị nọ ndị nwa anyị n'ebe a na anyị nọ na Mozambique because sometimes selfish interest o jogburu onwe na njọ. Selfish interest jogburu onwe na njọ because of gịnị ndị ebe anyị na like na anọgodo m na disi ka m nọgodo na disi ọkwa ka ihe na-agagwado iwetara after everything ka m ike nweta ihe m na-achọ because of na ihe anyị na-ekwu na ndị be anyị na-aga that na ahụ ihe mere one day anọ m na meeting ndị IPOB ebe anyị ga-emepe ha na-ajụ na somebody wo secretary ka ọ bụ ya chi ka hapụgoda ka nye ha ndị akwụkwọ ha after ka nye ndị akwụkwọ ha after everything ndị azụ dat mba na nye ha akwụkwọ ọkwa ndị ezi ụlọ ụfọdụ ndị si dat na mba o kwesịrị ime ka ha arịgodo the right before ya nye m akwụkwọ ha onye m akwụkwọ ndị right oriri mana somebody gwa m that time mgbe ọ nọ na IPOB ọ sị na Lagos ka ya dị n'ime enwere ụlọ nwere na Lagos ụlọ ahụ nwere Lagos ọ chọrọ always safe na ọ ga-ahapụrụ ndị zonu ka ha nye ha Biafra ọhịa ọ chọrọ maazị biko ndị be anyị selfish interest somebody said na ọ ga-esi n'aka were emebi Biafra Nigeria ga-esi n'aka were emebi ọchịchị ka ndị ọzọ batazie maazị Peter ọ dịrị onwe na